Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to BBS here. This is David, back at it again. Before we get into this one, please leave a like, hit that subscribe button down below, leave a comment. I try to read all the comments down below. And let's get into this one. We have our play-in round predictions. Just woke up this morning, uploaded a couple vids already, and now I got my play-in predictions coming in. For the Western Conference here, just going to get right into it. We got the Pelicans at the Thunder, or versus the Thunder, whatever. That's our 9 and 10 seed, and we have the Lakers versus the Timberwolves as our 7 and 8 seed. Now, if you don't know how the play-in works, basically the 7 versus 8 seed and 9 versus 10 seed will play each other in sort of a bracket format. If whoever wins the 7 versus 8 seed game will become the 7 seed. Whoever wins the 9 and 10 seed game will play the loser of the 7 and 8 seed game. Then the winner of that game will become the 8 seed. So basically say the Lakers beat the Timberwolves and the Pelicans beat the Thunder, right? The Lakers would become your 7 seed. Then the Pelicans would play the Timberwolves in one more best of one game to determine the winner being the 8 seed to play the Denver Nuggets. If that makes sense. So the games are Pelicans Thunder and Lakers Timberwolves. I honestly have, in probably no surprise, I have the Lakers going over the Timberwolves. I think the Lakers are going to be the 7 seed to play the Memphis Grizzlies in round 1. And I just think that because you got LeBron and AD, you got D'Lo, and the fucking Timberwolves just imploded in one day. They literally lost Jalen McDaniels probably for the postseason because they're not going to make a long run anyway. If they were to win this game, they're probably going to get swept or gentlemen swept by the Grizzlies. And Rudy Gobert, he gets exposed in the playoffs. Plus, he just tried to punch Kyle Anderson like it's the fucking UFC, and he's training for the style bender. And yeah, that team's done for. Their season's over. I don't know why all that shit had to happen the way it did. Their season's over. But we're going to have the Lakers be the 7 seed. Timberwolves are going to go into that final play-in game. And I think between the Pelicans and the Thunder, I think the OKC Thunder are going to come out with this one. Unless Zion Williamson plays. I don't think Zion's going to play. I think he's still been out. And don't pay much attention to Pelicans, but I don't know why. I just think the Thunder are going to make a little bit of noise. I think they can pull this out and go to that game against the T-Wolves. And honestly, I think if it's T-Wolves versus Thunder, I think OKC is going to pull it out and be the 8 seed. I think OKC can go from 10 seed to 8 seed, honestly, and play the Nuggets round 1. Do I think they're going to beat the Nuggets? Fuck no. But I think that would just be interesting. Now we're going to move our way to the Eastern Conference. Recap the West. I got Lakers as our 7 seed. I got the Thunder as our 8 seed. In the East, we have the Raptors versus the Bulls for 9 and 10. And we have the Miami Heat versus the Atlanta Hawks for 7 and 8. The winner of the Heat and Hawks will be the 7 seed to play the Boston Celtics. And whoever comes out of the play-in bracket to be the 8 seed will play the Milwaukee Bucks. I think the Raptors are going to beat the Bulls in the 9-10 game. And I think the Atlanta Hawks are going to beat the Miami Heat in this 7-8 game. I think the Hawks are going to go on to play the Celtics. And I think when it's Raptors versus Heat, I think the Heat are going to take the game against the Raptors. So I think the 7 seed is going to be the Atlanta Hawks to play the Boston Celtics. I think the 8 seed is going to be the Miami Heat to play the Milwaukee Bucks. And at the end of the day, I don't think any of these teams outside of the Lakers particularly have any sort of chance to try to make a run in the postseason. I think all these teams are just flawed and incomplete. Maybe Miami Heat can upset the Celtics, but other than that, like, I don't see much else going on, honestly. These are my play-in predictions. Obviously, the play-in has like no long-term bearing currently right now on the NBA postseason picture. It's kind of just like for money. honestly. Just get more games in. I feel it. NBA needs more revenue. They want to get more teams involved. I just think it's unhealthy to have 2/3 of your teams in your league to be postseason bound. Technically, if you count the play-in as playoffs, you have 20 of the 30 teams in the playoffs at the end of the year. But at the end of the day, I'm going to come back with my playoff predictions after the play-in is complete. But right now, go Pistons. Get Wemby first overall. Again, leave a like down below. Hit subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.